Good day to everyone who is watching this video as of now, to the judges, and to all my fellow friends who personally decided to watch this video. My name is Azmir Zaini bin Anwar Zaini, and I'll be doing a greeting start for my group, which is Group 1. Now, before we get into it, there's two things you need to know that my group consists of DIB students, which we're all in our second semester, and my other two group mates will be Chow Hao Chern, or you could call him Chow, and Lo Chin Chow, or you could call her Tammy. Now, before I start, I would like to give a big thanks to everyone who is being here and taking the time to watch this video right now, and all the opportunities that Miss Janistia has given us. And that is it for my introduction. I'm going to start off with our speech on love and how it always wins, even though there's hate.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Lo Chin Chao, and you can call me Tammy. Love will always win even through the hate in the world. Why? Love forms a lot of hate, and only love can resolve this hate. We can't calculate the strength of passion. The power of love cannot be measured. I just can say that love is very powerful and strong. There are many such things happening around us, but we never notice. Let me give a story. Peter, father, and Peter. Their relationship between them is very, very bad because the father has always been strict with Peter and will be punished severely for making a mistake. Even the mistake is very small. This caused the son to be full of hate toward his father. And why the father do like that? This because it turned it turned out that his father had a son before Peter was born. So that means Peter has a brother. But his brother is gone because he made a small mistake when he is working. We can know as some working you cannot do any mistake. It will it will lose your life. So that's why the father do like that. He need to protect his son. So in the face of the arrival of a new son, Peter, the father who lost his child, will make up for a guilt for his first son. So Peter understand why his father do like that. So in the end, Peter is forgive his father because he know his father love him very, very much, and his father just wants to protect him. But the ways her father used the way is too he can't acceptable. And this is the family love. And you can say friendship. There are many misunderstandings between friends, but they will not be separate from each other because of the misunderstanding. A good friendship has love. They love each other, but this is not the love like a girlfriend or boyfriend. This is just a best friend love. Sometimes they will hate each other. Oh, I hate you very much. Why you do like that? But in the end, they will forgive each other because they love each other. They are best friend. Or you can say lover. Love is love is multi, and love can change a person. Why I say like that? Because when a person she love you very much, he will do anything for you. You need what and they do like do what. For example, like me, I have a boyfriend and I very hate to smell the smoke, but he like to smoke, but he know that I very hate the person then who smoke because I cannot smell the smoke very so and he quit smoking for me. So that let me feel like that wow, love is very powerful, and that's why I say that. So that's why my topic is love will always win even through the hate in the world, because love is very very powerful. Even you very hate a person, but why you hate him, hate her, many reasons why is very because you love him or her. So that love is very very powerful. Okay, thank you. And now I give Asmil to continue the speech, the the present. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sammy, for giving your speech about love. And before I continue on my speech on love, I would first and foremost like to thank Miss Jen and the judges, and to everyone who's watching this video now. So, love. At the sound of this one word, some hearts flutter, some others skip a beat. There's a rush of adrenaline for some, while others blush. Now, love, surprisingly, has been equipped with emotions. But is that all there is to it? Emotions keep changing. Like today, you may fell in love, like madly in love with someone. But when the sun rises the next day, you'd wonder where all the love you felt yesterday went to. So, love does not properly belong to the realm of emotions, though emotions do color our love with all kinds of splashes. So, if that's the case, what is love? Love basically means a decision to hold the other person in the highest esteem, value them above everything else, and cherish that one person like no other, and hold them so close and so dear to your heart. Love is not about getting, it's about giving. It's not about being selfish, it's about sacrifice. Love is not about being on the charts, it's about humility and the willingness to serve. But most importantly about love is that love is not about falsehood, it's not about lies. Love is about speaking the truth. Now, we know that oxytocin, right? Oxytocin is a hormonal is a love hormone, so to speak, that a person has when they are in love. It makes them feel giddy. It makes you feel warm, and it makes you feel happy when you're with a particular person. And love, as we know, is not static. It grows. It grows within time. Like an example that can be set to this is the love of a parent for a child. It grows along with years. As they grow older and as they grow more mature, the love for the loving feeling that they had develops and it grows with them. The same thing goes for the love of a husband for his wife as it grows as more years passes by and more time that they spend with each other. The limitless potential for growth, for discovery, for being surprised, for like to find the joys in the little things. These are all the things that makes love love. Now, we know that love is a very complex and a very messy word, but sometimes love doesn't have to make sense to make sense. Like, you don't have to find all the logical, the rational things about love, even though there might be scientists or neurologists that talks about it, but they don't know what's in here. And what is in there beats every single mathematical research any top scientist or neurologist or any, love consultants to ever get. So the thing about love is it's very universal, and you have to believe in love. And us as humans, we fall in love every single time, and we fall hard each time. And I know some might fall out of love and some even might hate it. But the thing that you need to know is that love always wins in the end of the day, because love doesn't necessarily mean a loving feeling towards a particular person, a significant other. It could mean a loving feeling for a family member or friendships, or even sometimes a loving feeling to yourself. Now, what makes love and how it works is that you need to understand one another. Being able to understand those groups that you've always held close to you builds one part bond that is very hard to break. And each day passes by and your bond grows stronger and stronger the more you nurture it. And love is not something easy, it's very hard. It takes time, it takes effort to build it. It's never a cakewalk. But if you looked at it, that is what makes love very, very unique, because you try your best, you get your heart broken, you fall back in love over and over again. And as we nurture it and create all these bonds, it makes all the hard work worth it. So, understanding your group of people that you love or the particular person makes you be able to put yourself in their shoes. Like, what if this person feels this way? Like, what would you do if you felt a particular feeling? So you are subject to be more open and be more mature in understanding your partner. And aside from being understanding, one thing that proves that love and how love always wins despite having hate is honesty. As comes back to what I said earlier, love is about speaking the truth. When you truly love someone, you tell them. You don't hide it from them. No matter how much you think you're scared of giving out yourself, lowering down your walls, it's never it's never a bad thing to do it, because you never know what could have happened if you stuck to your old ways, and if you didn't do anything, if you didn't take that risk and be truthful, be honest. And honesty is also a form of communication that each relationship needs to have in order to hold on. Because if you're being honest, that leaves a room for your partner to be honest, because it gives them the reassurance that you are being honest and you are being true to yourself. And it also opens up to other possibilities of being more understanding towards each other. And that is why honesty is a very crucial thing to have, and how it always plays a big part in love and how it always wins. And the last thing I would like to say for my point is acceptance. Now, acceptance. Love means complete and total acceptance. And acceptance means that we don't require the other to be any different than how they currently are. It means we are resisting that reality and we aren't demanding change. We accept the other with all their various flaws and imperfection while honoring the beauty that's within them. Even the most vile, unselfish person has some sort of beauty within them if we're perceptive enough to see beyond their imperfections. My apologies. Now, being accepted and accepting all their flaws would mean that you're showing to them that they mean a form of something to someone, and that they mean something, and that they're not just there just to float around and spend their entire life by the book. It's like accepting that person for who they are, you make them feel comfortable. And we know that love actually helps curing depression. And yeah, depression is a very, very common disease that is in almost everyone these days who are unfortunate enough to have it. But the thing about love is that it it makes you feel safe. And when you accept someone for who they are, you anonymously make them feel like they could overcome all the bad things, all the darkness that was in their life before. And you make them feel like they could rise up, they could be who they are, not be afraid anymore. And knowing that make them more comfortable. And the beauty of love and how it makes it is that not only do you make that other person feel that way, but you make yourself feel amazing. And you change along with them. And that is it for my half of my speech. And before I would pass it to my friend, Chow, I would like to quote this one word from Ted Mosby. Love is the best and worst thing that humanity has ever done. We can't just ignore it. We have to keep doing it. And without it, humanity is just lost. And that is all from me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to pass it now to Chow. Chow, take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is Chow Hao Cheng. You guys can call me Chow. I'm currently studying in IT College Sabah. So it's my turn now to talk about what should we do even though there's hate in the world and the love will always win. Alright, the love, it doesn't mean to the couple one or the relationship one. No, it doesn't mean no specific for love. The love can be with our parents, our brothers, our family, or even to our friends. To the one we don't know, it can be love also. Alright, first, we can apologize even though no matter who's wrong is it, It's not my wrong, but I would do apologize first when every conflict happen, because I don't want to talk during the angry situation, because the angry situation we cannot talk and we won't listen anything, and this will cause the problem is become bigger and bigger. Apologize is a very good uh, action to stop arguing and start discussing where is the problem and whose wrong is it. So for example, me and my family, I will always the one who apologize first uh, when there's any conflict happen. Just like my brother, I would do sorry, I would say sorry, and I would talk properly. Both of us will talk properly because the angry emotion is stopped, and it feel peaceful to talk, and both of us can be talk well, and the problem finally is solved. So next, a hug. This is a very magical action, a hug. So this is a very magical actions. Why? There's a word that called a hug wins 1,000 words. Alright, when somebody is sad or somebody is very angry, we can just give a hug. But it depends on who is that. You can give a hug to your family, your parents, your moms, even your brother, your girlfriends. When you guys are arguing and you are don't want to talk, and you can just give a hug. It's a very magical action. A hug can be solve a very big problem, and this action can make both of them, or even though the family members can talk very well. Just a small action, just a hug, is a very warm and very magical action. So the last one, communicate between humanity. Alright, why communicate? Because if we don't talk, and nobody would know what are we thinking about, even though it's our family, they won't know what are you thinking about. So they cannot just guess what are you thinking about, what you doing, what do you want. Just like me and my mom, we always talk and tell him what I did today and what I think to plan for my future. And communicate can make the love always wins, because after two-person is communicate, and the another person, just like my mom, will stop worrying about me and stop think too much, will stop think too much about the what am I doing when I'm going out at night, and until she cannot sleep. So every time when I go out, I would tell her, Mom, I would go out and I go where and what I do. So she would sleep very peacefully and no worry at all. And the main point of the communication is the problem always can be solved when two or more than two-person having a bottleneck, having conflict. Communication is always the key, can make the love always win even though there's hate in the world. And that's all for me. So thank you. I'm going past to Azmir to do the conclusion.
Thank you, Chow. And as you can see, after all the points that we've given, I guess it is safe to say that love is a very, very much powerful note. And we know that no matter where we go, even though if it's a loving feeling for a friend, a loving feeling for family, a loving feeling for that special someone, or could be even a loving feeling towards yourself. Love, it's a very universal feeling, and it's a very universal language that we all crave for, no matter how old we are. And we know it powers up and it wins every single time. Even though in the past it might not work, but hey, love takes time and you need to grow and nurture it very well in order for it to blossom. So, knowing what love is and how it always wins is a blessing to anyone. And I would like to say, before I end the speech for my group, I would like to give a huge thanks to everyone who is watching this video right now. And thank you for your time. And hopefully that you guys are staying safe right now. As you can see, we're dealing with something as of late. So that is it from me. Again, I do thank every single one of you for listening to our speech, and I do apologize on behalf of my group mates and I if we say any particular words that is not too fitting for the presentation. And have a great day to you, and have a great day to everyone in this who is watching this channel. Thank you.